I got to this spot at about 6 p.m. on a Thursday night, just in time to catch the sunset. It's called Manzanita Campground because it's filled with hundreds of old-growth manzanita trees. This is a new Gourd Banjo build that I'm playing. I'll have a build video coming out soon with some more info about this one, but this video is mostly just about camping by these manzanitas. I wasn't planning on making anything for dinner tonight. I was just gonna go to bed, but I started getting really hungry, and I remembered I've had this in my car for like years. It's not bad. I'm pretty hungry, but I was expecting worse. I used to eat a ton of these though. I used to just eat them in my room all the time when I was like a teenager. I think I am filming this to justify me opening it, because in my head I've been saving it for something, so that's why I'm sitting over here mic'd up by myself. But I've been having a lot of fun taking long exposure shots with this light, long exposure shots of all these manzanitas. It's been really fun. With 30 or 40 second exposures like these, I can paint in light wherever I wanted and get really cool effects with just this one small LED light. Well, I moved out here in the middle of the night because it's a little flatter, and I thought the bugs would be a little better, which they were a little. I slept pretty terribly. I don't know, I've been getting cocky lately and not wanting to set up a tent. I have a tent in the car. I should have set it up when I got here, but there are bugs in my ear all night, and this pad is great, but I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me last night. But pretty cool spot. Pretty worth it. Pretty worth all the tossing and turning. I wanted to sleep right here last night, but the ground was a little too slanted, so I had to move out there. But yeah, this is basically what brought me to this camp spot, is the fact that I knew these trees were gonna be here. These are really large, old growth manzanitas, which is a native chaparral species in Southern California. But where I usually go around, I know these as like a little bush. They're usually that big, and so it's pretty rare to have them this big and this old. I've definitely never seen any this big. I know like up north it's more common to see them larger, but in Southern California this is pretty rare to see them this big. They've clearly done a lot of fuels reduction here. So there's a little grove of these old growth manzanitas here, and then they've pushed all the other fuels, all the other vegetation back pretty far away from them all. So yeah, you can tell in just walking around this place, it's pretty clear. A lot of work has been done here to keep these things healthy and keep them safe from wildfires, so that's pretty nice to see. They do a lot of pruning on these, it seems. All these lower limbs get cut off. All these low limbs. I would guess it's fuels reduction. They're trying to get rid of any ladder fuel in case a fire comes through here, which is smart. And also they're chipping everything on site. So this looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like the Manzanita wood. And then it's probably mixed in with whatever else they cut here. Like some of this could probably, this is definitely oak, but yeah, chipping it on site and spreading it around the base of the tree is the best thing you can do. That's the best practice to do, because it just provides more nutrients and ground cover, keeps any weeds from growing, and nourishes the tree and keeps moisture in. So yeah, they're doing a really good job with these trees here. See, they recently came through and cut this. You can see this color of the wood. It's such a dark red color. There's another one over there, a little bigger. Here's where they gashed into this with the chainsaw. I've definitely done that before, where you gotta prune one limb and then, oops, you screw up another limb. That's perfectly fine. So this guy's, I don't know, it might be okay. I feel like this will be fine, just based on the way that it grows around, based on the way that parts of the trunk die off and a live shoot goes up through it. I think it'll be fine. Well, I have to go home because it's a Friday today, which is technically a weekday. So that about concludes my weeknight camping experiment, where I see if I can leave my house in the evening on a weeknight and get back home in the morning the following day and still have a productive work day. Since it's already 9 o'clock and I haven't left yet, I think I didn't completely nail it, but next time. And this is real nice.